Good morning, Wednesday. Wednesday. Man, this week is going by slow, for me anyways. Wednesday, January 10th, 6:05 a.m. Slept really good last night. I actually slept through my alarm this morning, which doesn't happen very often. It's usually the opposite. I usually wake up before it. It's pouring rain outside. It's like 50 degrees out. So, as expected, all the snow we got is rapidly melting, and there's going to be likely a lot of flooding today. I think we got like 1.5 feet of snow, something like that. And that's all gonna melt with all the rain. Yeah, it's gonna be rough in some spots, I think. I think what I'm gonna do today is bring the camera along at work and just go through a typical day at my job. I've stated a long time ago, there's a video from my work. So I'm a locksmith, for those that don't know. I've been a locksmith for 18 years. And to this day, people ask me what I actually do at work. You know, they say, like, what do you cut keys all day or just change locks all day? And so I'm just gonna bring the camera along on an average day and kind of show some of the stuff that goes on. I'm not gonna bring the camera into people's houses or businesses or anything like that, but I will film what I can. All right, enjoy. Here we are in the shop. Just got in. Kind of disaster this morning. I don't know if you can hear the water dripping inside, but yeah, all the snow and rain. We have some leaks, but I'll give you a quick tour. So there's the front entrance, and we just got some counters, stuff hanging on the walls, key blanks, a bunch of key blanks. Register. There's the phone. This is workbenches. We got 3 workbenches. There's 3 of us that sit over here. This is mine. Put some light on. We're not open yet, so the lights are off. So, pins for rekeying locks, miscellaneous tools. That's a call board with all our jobs for the day, more stuff, parts, tools, whatnot. And break room, more tools. There's a really old cabinet. We use it to store key blanks. Who knows what it was originally used for, but that's a crowd favorite. All the customers come in, everybody asks about that thing. We've got our garage, more tools. We've got 2 vans in here, and there's another one outside. So we got 3 vans on the road. This is a 3rd generation business. 1923 it was started by the current owner's grandfather, and then I think 1980 or 82, something like that, his son took over the business, and he's the one that hired me. And then he retired probably about 10 or so years ago, and his son took over. So a few months ago, business turned 100 years old. There's the 3 generations. He's the man that started it, and that's his son, the one that originally hired me, and then that's the grandson that currently runs the show. And this is the disaster that we're currently dealing with. Buckets everywhere, a lot of water. I'm off to the first call of the day. It's a pretty simple job, just replacing a mailbox lock for a resident at a condo complex. Well, this is what we have, just a bank of mailboxes at a condo complex, and the tenant either lost the key or bought the condo and didn't get a key when they bought the place. So we're just gonna go ahead and drill out the lock and put a new one in for them. That's done. That was quick and easy, as is typically the case with mailbox locks. It's one of the more common calls we get. You know, if you're in the market for buying a condo or a townhouse or something, and you want to save yourself some money, just double check that you're getting keys for the mailboxes, because a lot of times they don't end up with keys, and that's why we get called out. I know some places, I think the post office will actually handle that for you, but in my area of the world, it's the homeowner's responsibility to take care of it on their own. Back in the day, there was a few towns around here that the post office would do it, but no more. Or not that I know of. Maybe there still is, but not that I know of around here. Off to the next call. Another fairly common one. Going to a lawyer's office. They lost keys for a desk. And go see what I can do for them. Nothing I could do at that one. It wasn't actually a desk that they didn't have a key for. It was a file cabinet, big 4-drawer lateral file cabinet that they were having trouble with the lock. But the lock was working fine. They just have about 50 pounds of paperwork in each drawer. And, you know, a lot of these file cabinets are pretty cheap. So you weight them down like that, it's going to throw the locking mechanism off. So there was nothing I could do to improve that situation. They just had to rearrange some papers, and they should be good to go. Next, I'm just going to pick up some stock for the shop and go drop off some keys that we made for a local bank. And by that time, I'm not sure what time it is now, but by that time we might be close to lunchtime, and then kind of figure out what's going on for the afternoon. Had lunch, did some stuff around the shop, heading back out to another pretty easy one. We keep a lot of people's key records on file, so this particular one, they have what's called interchangeable core system, where these little cores just pop in and out of the lock with a special key. So I'm just gonna head over to their place and take out the old core, put in a new one for him that we set up to his particular keys ahead of time at the shop. As expected, that was pretty quick and painless. Let me turn around and give you a quick tour of the work van here. So we got workbench here, you know, drawers for storage, key blanks, key cutting machine, grinding wheel, wire brush, more storage over there, ladder, tools. That's my safe kit. I got more tools here, more tools here. We're pretty well set up to do most things that we can do in the shop, in the van. I mean, there are some things that we're not able to do, but for the most part, we get a pretty complete setup in all the vans that are out doing service calls. Back at the shop, just parked the van. That's most likely that's most likely going to be it for the day as far as road calls go. Just going to do some shop work before we wrap it up for the day and close up, and come back here and do it all over again tomorrow. So for all those wondering what I do all day, there's a few examples. There's a lot more on a day-to-day basis, but those are just a couple of things for an average day. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.